All right, Levi, let's check it out, man. So, hey, first of all, it was great getting a chance. Thought the effort was fantastic, and that's all I can ever ask from you guys. 3 rules: just show up, work hard, and listen, man. That's it. So, let's go ahead and start you out. We're going to start out at the end of your throw. All right, so we'll take you right here to launch. Okay, so ball's gone. All right, so we start here, and then we're going to work our way backwards. So, starting here, what we're looking for, you are in deceleration mode. Your body is slowing your arm. All right, so we're going to take you back a little bit. All right, so right here, your elbow's got a little bump on it. Thumb is pointed down, which is solid. That's your body's way of protecting itself. Is that little pronation, and let's see how well you're able to carry it. The goal is to carry it and hold it, keep it from straightening out. Now you start to get a little bit supinated. Okay, so hand turned in, which is going to put a little stress on the medial elbow, forearm, bicep area. Not a huge deal, but over the long term, it is going to cause you to cut the ball a little bit, put a little side spin on the ball in a lot of likelihoods, and then also put just additional stress in your arm, which won't let you throw as hard. Because if your arm and your body know that you can't slow it down well, they're just not going to let you hit the gas. It's like a Ferrari that has minivan brakes. You're not going to drive at 220 miles an hour because you know that it doesn't have the capacity to slow down. So your brain's saying, okay, I'm going to keep you safe. I'm not going to throw as fast as we probably could. So that's the first thing we'd look at. We'd start working on, after the mobility assessment, power assessment, strength assessment, we'd work on posterior shoulder strength with the wrist weights, the bands, throwing the plyo care balls. I think that as we find, we'll go back here and we'll talk about what mechanical phase or chunk we're going to work on. But let's take you back now. So from launch, all right, glove side is solid at launch. I want to mention that. Okay, glove looks pretty strong. All right, lead leg looks pretty solid. Digging it. All right, some good things for sure. All right, so now as we go back into stride foot contact or weight bearing, so right, let's see if we can catch you between frames here. So, boom. Okay, so first thing is that now that you're down, your weight's loaded up on the foot, this is when any stress happens on the body. Okay, because now that this has stopped your forward momentum from that linear push in your back leg, your torso has got to be able to rotate really powerfully into a solid and firm front leg. Anything but that is going to cause you to leak power and energy. So as we go through here, first thing I notice is that the throwing side scap, okay, the back side of your shoulder, you really want to have that elbow pulled back. You've already started to rotate and open up a little bit prematurely with your upper half. Again, this is just things that I'm noticing and that we can work on and talk about more. Okay, do a great job of laying your arm back into external rotation of the shoulder. So this MER is what you'll see me abbreviated as, max external rotation. And dude, it's freaking phenomenal. This is like 2D measurement right here, so bear with me. But the point is that you're nearly 90 degrees, okay, which is world class, which means you have a lot of potential to be able to throw with velocity. It's just going to take work and a commitment to fixing some of these other chunks, boosting them up so you can get that Ferrari, that V4 upgrade to a V6 and then eventually a V8, V12 over time. But it takes time and hard work. Alright. Knee stage does a pretty good job of staying stabilized, and you can see it even working back in towards the center of gravity through launch. So as far as the mechanical chunk we're going to focus on, you expressed you had the goal of playing in the big leagues when I asked you guys. And you know, right now, the 67.2 or 67.6 mile per hour mark is the mark that's the target for you to be tracking a professional. And so right now, you're tracking right around the sub-varsity level of high school. And I'm telling you that just so that you can make the decision about whether or not to intervene, because I throw harder, but I wouldn't want to have happen what happened to me, which is in lost opportunities because of it. So, but overall, the phase I'm going to have you work most on is going to be right here, this drive line phase. Okay, so it really, to me, is from takeaway with the arm to pick up, and now that you're into stride foot contact, it's really pivotal from here to here that we're drive the shoulder, the throwing side shoulder, through the target, through it, through it, through it. Okay, we do a pretty good job, but then that supination right there is killing us. So we got to really be able to powerfully internally rotate that forearm, bang, okay, and then keep it. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen the backside of that shoulder, all right? We're going to make sure that you start to really understand what it feels like to properly slow your arm down and safely accelerate it with the shoulder dominant, elbow dominant feel. And over time, it's going to allow you to throw harder and develop the velocity that you're going to need if you want to close the gap that exists on the goals that you have. So great working with you guys. Let me know if you have any questions.